Hello everybody, Slim Kirby here, welcome back to more Let's Play Fire Emblem Radiant Dawn. Now normally I'd say map commentary and get this thing started, but very quickly, just going to take a moment to say that this is the final chapter of Part 1. We are doing the Part 1 endgame. That doesn't mean the entire game is over after this, it just means this specific part is going to be over after this chapter, so I guess you could say it's our first step in completing this massive game. So yeah, let's go ahead and get started with our good friend, Map Commentary.
A figure from Daein's past appears unexpectedly in the night. A figure thought to have perished in the Mad King's war. The blood-stained right hand of the king himself, the mysterious Black Knight. The Black Knight protects Micaiah against Jared's cowardly surprise attack. However, Micaiah senses that Jared has one last move to make. Deprived of his chance to capture Micaiah, Jared abandons all notions of retreat or negotiation. Instead, he makes plans for revenge. He murders an emissary from his homeland of Benyon and reclaims control of Daein Keep. From within the keep, he launches a savage barrage of catapult fire, all but destroying the castle town. The momentary peace that arrived with the Benyon emissary shatters along with Nevasa's walls, and the people of the city see their kin and their capital crushed under a rain of stone. This treachery proves too much for them, and their grief explodes into rage. Micaiah and company have pitched camp on a nearby hillside. When this merciless attack begins, its brutality leaves them lost for words.
In-game, Daein arrives. So yeah, basically, Jared just decided, you know what? This group is really kicking my ass, and I'm going to get in trouble by the Benyon army anyway. I'm just going to attack everything that moves and just, get a final revenge before I actually die. So yeah, looks like we're going to have to put a stop to him, because if we don't, Jared is just going to go insane and hurt innocent people, so yeah, let's get rid of him as soon as possible. Before we do that, though, we have a brief little, not really a cutscene, but another discussion of sorts. That seems very contradictory, because didn't Azuka try to do several things without the prince's consent? Although I guess to be fair, I mean, he tried to make the argument that his words were the prince's consent, but still. Either way, he actually has kind of a point here. I mean, he's still an insane idiot, but this has actually been touched on a few times in the last few chapters, but basically, if we keep going the way we are, Micaiah is going to look like the savior of Daein, and not Prince Peleus, and they're going to want to make Micaiah the queen instead of Peleus the king, so that is actually a good point. Although, I don't trust that coming from Izuka's actual words. But yeah, Jared actually said the same thing in the last chapter as well. I kind of like the little sepia tone they added to the last few scenes. A lot of people use grayscale when they do like little flashback scenes. I actually prefer sepia tone. It just looks better, I think. Although I guess it kind of varies. Doesn't really matter too much. Okay, now Azuka's gonna go way too far. And say that Micaiah is actually trying to get rid of the prince, which... Who's talking now? Oh. Wow, Peleus is actually going to say something for once. So yeah, he's definitely confirming what I was saying earlier. Even though Izuka's an idiot, he did have some wise words in there. Albeit very, very few wise words. So now the prince is going to address the soldiers. And of course, these soldiers are going to be smartasses. I love how they all just turned around after that. Wow, finally, he's talking like a true king. Okay, well, that kind of took a while. That little period of silence actually kind of worried me for a minute. But they're cheering, they're cheering. That's good. Looks like things are going to be alright after all. We'll see, though. We'll see. And then the Black Knight just walks away. So are we going to the base now? Yes, we are. Okay. First of all, even though it's very, very obvious, MVP of the last chapter was the Black Knight. Didn't see that one coming. Okay, let's see. Info conversations. We only have 2, but I think we get items, so we'll go ahead and watch them both. Even though the first one is with Fiona, who is a complete waste of time. And for once, Fiona is actually useful. She gives us a very, very good magic spell. We already know what that magic spell is, though, since we've seen it before, but still. Finally, she did something good. Okay, now I have a conversation with Valug, who we can't understand. But Makai can understand him just fine. But we get a blue gem, which we can sell and use for some nice weapons, so it's actually a good thing we got that. Let's see. Oh yeah, I guess I'll go ahead and put pass away. And let's see, I think I'm about ready to go off screen and do all the, inventory and stuff. But first, do we have any supports I can do? Yes, I can. I can get these two to A supports. I should be able to get Edward and Nolan to A support as well. No, I can't. Okay, that's kind of weird. Whatever. It doesn't matter too much. It would be helpful, though, but, guess kind of a missed opportunity for now. Let's see. Yeah, I think that's really about it. Yeah, I guess I'll go ahead and cut for now, and I'll see you guys in just a little bit, so... Later, folks. Hey guys, I'm back. Let's go ahead and look at what I did. Mainly only going to focus on the units I'm actually going to be using, so I'm not going to talk about the Black Knight or Soth or anybody like that, but okay, let's go ahead and go through the list. First off, Aaron, didn't do anything with him. Nolan, didn't do anything with him. Laura, I actually leveled her up to level 20. I could have actually leveled her up all the way to her next class, but I figured I'd let her do it in the middle of the battle and maybe, give her a chance to level up some other stats instead of just 3 specific ones. I also gave her a magic tome, which she should be able to use once she classes up. For Edward, didn't do anything for him, but he has a Master Seal, so... he should be using that as soon as he gets into one battle, actually. So, yeah, Edward will be promoting during the map. And for Jill, I did a few things with her. First of all, I gave her a Master Seal. You can actually buy one in the bargain shop for this chapter. So I went ahead and bought one of those and gave it to Jill. I also leveled her up 1 level and... put her right at the end of her 19th level up, so that when she levels up in one battle, she can immediately use her Master Seal. And I also gave her lances, which she will be able to use in her next promotion. And that's really about it, so, yeah, let's go ahead and get ready. Actually, one more thing. I should have probably did this before. Just in case, I am going to give some of my units that, I plan to use, some of the vulneraries that, you can find or get from other characters, just because I've probably wasted a lot of those just, using them normally. Let's see, does Edward have any? Yes, he does. Laura. Yeah, Laura's fine. And does Jilny have any? Okay, yeah. So yeah, that should about do it. Yeah, I guess we're ready to start this next chapter, so yeah, let's get started. Save our game and press my mouse button so my screen doesn't disappear. And here we go. Wow, we have a pretty big army. It's a shame we can't actually use all of those units, because we can't. We're restricted to just the units that we've met throughout the game so far. Oh wow, Jared's actually expected to die. That's actually kind of surprising. Jared is at the very top of the castle, so we have to make our way all the way up there. And I have to admit, I'm going to go ahead and say this right now. This battle is hard. This is definitely very tricky. Especially since you have to use all the Dawn Brigade units, because, as I've said before, while the Dawn Brigade units and the Daein units aren't that bad, the enemies they have to fight are way better, so that's going to be our main challenge for this battle, because the enemies are going to be very, very powerful. And in fact, some of our own units will actually be in constant danger if we're not extremely careful with them. Okay, here we go. We have to choose our units first of all. We're required to take Micaiah, Soth, and Valug into this map. Why Valug? I have no idea. Let's go ahead and pick the units that I am going to use, and also you can't use Tornado. I'm going to be using Jill, Edward, Aaron, Nolan, Laura. I am going to deploy the Black Knight, and I'm going to be explaining why in a little bit. Raphael will be nice to have someone who can give us a second turn. And I'm also going to add Nyla and Zahark. Zahark really just for a backup unit if we need him. I actually do have a use for Nyla, so I am glad I'm bringing her. And wait a minute, let me check something. Where are you? You have Form Shift, right? Okay, yeah, I thought you had Form Shift. Okay, so yeah, these are the units I'm going to be using. Let's see, let's get all of my units in front. Let's see, we have some units right away, so let's put these guys in front. Get Edward near the front as well. Since you're backup, I'll put you there. Or actually, I guess I can do this. This might make a little more sense. And yeah, that might actually do it. So let's go ahead and save and get this chapter started. This is a very, very long chapter, by the way. I might have already said that, but it's really, really long. I'll go ahead and give you an idea of how long it is. Let's actually look at the map. Yeah, you have to do a lot of climbing, and since you're climbing up, you're going to be at the mercy of ledge battles, so keep that in mind. A lot of enemies. We even have some enemies with long-range spells, so you want to watch out for them. And there's also several treasure chests, and the enemy will actually be trying to get these treasure chests as well. I believe after a few turns, there will be some enemy thieves that come from here, and they'll try to get these treasure chests. And basically what I'm going to be doing is I'm actually going to be using Nyla and the Black Knight to prevent the thieves from stealing anything. I'm not sure if I'll be able to prevent them from stealing everything, but I'm going to do what I can. So let's go ahead and yeah, I think I'm ready. Okay, here we go. Oh geez, this chapter really is difficult, I have to say. I really do not like this chapter very much. In my own honest opinion, it's just really, really difficult. Oh wow, you actually missed. You stupid jerk. Nolan, that was a very, very bad start. Missed the very first enemy, thank you very much. Okay, well, I'll use Aaron to pick up the pace. Although he'll probably miss. Nope, he got him. Okay. That's good. That way we don't have to worry about you too much. Let's see. I'd like to... That's not going to work because I'm doing ledge combat. Ugh. This is why I really hate ledge combat. And do you have a hand axe? Steel axe. I might be okay, but I really don't want to take that risk. But I'll do it anyway. I'll go ahead and battle save. Probably a smart idea. When in doubt, do a battle save. That is my motto. Yeah, I'll feign you. And actually, is this a good idea or not? I don't really know how far Nyla can move, and I'm worried about both of these stupid archers. I should be okay. Edward shouldn't be in too threatening of a situation, although I do not like the idea of 64%. Jeez. Okay, fine, It's better if I just, try not to risk it. Risking it would be very, very stupid. Okay. Okay, I can actually move the Black Knight up there, and I can move Nyla here, so that's actually pretty good. Yeah, that's right. Just want to make sure I was doing the right thing. But yeah, I'm going to be using Nyla and the Black Knight for these ledge enemies, and I'm going to be moving my other units up this way. That is the way I'm going to be handling this. Say what you want if it's a bad strategy or not. I really don't care. I just want to make sure I get all the treasures and, complete this chapter effectively. I'm not really in the mood to care about what's the best way to do it. I could put... Nah, I won't put no one in range because, yeah, he's going to get hurt, so I'll just leave him back there. Okay, Jared, what are you going to do? Had a feeling you were going to do that. Honestly, I had a feeling that that guy was going to do that too. Oh shoot, no, the thieves come up the second turn, wow. They came a lot faster than I thought, honestly. Okay, well... Oh, there's Savage, finally. Of course, the first time I used Nyla, without the animations, she finally uses Savage. But yeah, that should give you an idea of what I'm planning to do with these two units. But I'm going to try to use everyone else for, this way. Let's see if I can maybe get a hit in with Jill. Don't like the idea of 49%. Or 50%. I guess I better wait for someone else. In the meantime, let's go ahead and do this, because I know you guys are dying to see what Edward looks like as... a sword master! Hooray, he is now a sword master. A master of swords. Hooray. Okay, let's see. I would really like to use Jill so she could actually level up, but... apparently I can't do that. As much as I hate doing this... It's not that I hated doing that, it's just that, could have used a lot better move, and... I just want her to hit once, so I can actually level her up. Come on, please don't miss, please don't miss. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you very much. And okay, good, I'm actually kind of glad I, waited to promote her. Now I'm actually going to get a good level up because of that. Oh yeah, I can converse too with Aaron. Aw, how cute. I think it's implied that they're supposed to become a couple. Although I don't remember if they actually get a support ending or not. That'd kind of suck if they didn't, honestly. Okay, well, let me do this. Didn't really want to use Raphael like this, but... oh well. Now I believe there's actually some enemy reinforcements that come from the entrance. As in, like, right over here, so keep that in mind. I'm going to go ahead and keep advancing and then move back if I need to. Again, may not be the best strategy, but I really don't know. And I should probably take Soth up here so we can steal something if you can. That might actually be a good idea. So I'm going to make use of that. I now love how I have Zahark in front of Edward when I said I wasn't going to do that.